So, as some of you may or may not know, I'm a huge fan of the Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors series that are put out by Koei or whatever. If any of you know them, then you know them, but if you don't, you don't. But I was just looking around today because I heard the new Warriors Orochi game came out, and I heard it's actually, like, decent. Because I remember the first two weren't exactly good. So I wasn't even thinking about bothering with 3, but then I heard it's pretty good. So I don't know if any of you out there have it and know if it's any good or not, have played it, whatever. Let me know, because I'd like to know so I know if I should actually get it or not. But anyways, hey guys, well, we got a game here today against Envoid. That's his name. That's really it. But anyways, I'm using that one rain team that has the choice band Metagross and the choice spec Starmie. I don't know why I use it, because it actually really sucks. But it works somewhat. I don't know why, but whatever. He's using a Hippowdon and then just a standard team, so it's just kind of weird looking at it like that. But, threats from his side, I always have trouble with Ferrothorn with this team, so that's gonna be a little bit annoying, but I should be able to handle it well enough. Otherwise, I gotta watch out for Reuniclus a little bit, because that will get annoying, just because, Metagross is really my only surefire way to do it. Starmie can, kind of do it, and then, otherwise, after that, it's gonna be kind of annoying. Otherwise, nothing else really presenting too huge of a threat, because I should deal with most of his things well enough, so I don't know, nothing else to really point out. But leads on his end, I thought he might just want to lead off with the Hippowdon and get sand up to counter my rain, so I decided, let's just go with Ferrothorn, get some rocks going first turn, and should be happy fun time. But, like I said, I'm going to lead off with Ferrothorn. He's actually going to lead off with his Mienshao, so that's not good. But I do predict him to not go for the high jump kick first turn and want to go for something else. So I figure, let's just go for Stealth Rocks, predict him to switch out with the U-turn, which he does do, because he's like, oh, he won't want to take a high jump kick, but I don't really give a shit, because I'm like, hey, I predicted, I'm cool. So I go for Rocks. He goes out to Reuniclus, just because he knows Reuniclus can take any hit, but I'm going to switch out to Metagross now, because my thing called Meteor Mash should do a ton of damage to it. But he starts going for Calm Minds, but I'm like, I got a Meteor Mash that's choice banded. That's probably going to hurt. And it does hurt. It's a solid 2 KO, so I can go for another one. He goes for Focus Blast, though, which also will score a solid 2 KO on me. So, really, the choice is, do I want to risk any misses? I mean, he can miss too, but, you know, I don't really give a shit. But I figure, okay, he's probably going to want to switch out to something that will want to take a Meteor Mash. He has Ferrothorn and he has Tentacruel. And I'm like, either way, let's just get Rain Up going so that if I want to bring in, let's say, Tornadus, or I want to fire off some Hydro Pumps to Starmie, I can do that with Politoed after I get the... Well, I can't do that with Politoed, but I can do that after I get Rain Up with Politoed. But he goes out of Ferrothorn. I'm like, I just feel like going for Scald. Let's just fucking do it. Let's try and get a burn. And then we'll go from there. And I actually do get the burn, so that's going to really help me out later on. Because, you know, burning a Ferrothorn is always nice. But he gets a Leech Seed off, not getting too much back. And, you know, he's still hurting from burn, so that's not a huge deal for me. But I'm just going to decide to go to Tornadus, thinking he might want to go for Hazards or start going for Power Whip. But he does pick my switch out and go for Leech Seed. But it does miss, unfortunately, for him. So now I will have free reign to start Hurricaning all of the things. So I figure, let's just do that. He really doesn't have anything to take it. I mean, he could go out to Hippo and try and get a miss out of me, but I'm not really caring. I should still be able to do some damage as long as it hits, but he's going to go out to Tentacruel, and oh my god, that does a lot. I'm pretty sure he's just running the new standard build, which is just like max HP, close to max defense, and then a little bit of speed, so that explains why I probably did so much. But either way, oh my god, it's doing a lot, and I can just take him out right here, and he's just not even going to bother saving this thing, because he's just like, fuck it, and fuck it. But now, he's going to go out to Salamence. I figure, alright, do not see any Intimidate, so I'm figuring Scarf or maybe Dragon Dance. But since I do have Rain Up, I should be able to take any hit with Ferrothorn, so I'm just going to go right after that. He does predict that and goes out to Reuniclus, so, you know, that's not going to be pretty, because I don't want to take a hit from it, because it's a Reuniclus after all. I mean, who would want to take a hit from that? So I'm just going to switch right out and go into Starmie, because I figure if he's going to go for Focus Blast, I don't want Metagross to take another just in case. And Specs Hydro Pump should be able to 2 KO all of his team with Tentacruel gone, so I figure let's just fucking do that, because Specs Hydro Pump. So he's going to go to Ferrothorn. I figure it can still 2 KO, especially after the burn damage, and plus with the damage that he's already taken, should be okay. So I go for it, and I do score a crit, which just means the next turn I would have been able to take him out with another one, and if I didn't miss, then yeah, he would have been dead. If I missed, then yeah, what? But really just sped up the process of the game. But now he's going to go out to his Salamence. again, just going to go right back out to Ferrothorn because I don't want to take anything no matter what. And Ferrothorn is basically a surefire counter at this point in the game. So I might as well use it to my best of abilities. I completely butchered that sentence, but I might as well use Ferrothorn just to fucking take on this Salamence because why not? So he hits me another Outrage because he's locked in, and then Gyro Ball should just be able to take it right out because he's only at like 25%. So if it didn't take it out, what the fuck is wrong with you, Ferrothorn, and what kind of steroids are you on, Salamence? But I do take him out, so I don't even have to worry about steroids or my Ferrothorn sucking that much. But he's going to go to Mienshao now. This fake out made absolutely no sense, I guess. He thought I'd switch out and he could get a little bit of damage on something else, but I didn't really give a shit about Ferrothorn at this point, so it was just kind of weird that he even did that. But now I figure he'll just kill me. I kind of want to die just so I can use a free switch of Starmie or Starmie or Tornadus, because both of them can kind of wreck his team. But he's going to actually go for Drain Punch, which I didn't really expect, but it still takes me out because I was only at about half anyways, so that's how it's going to go. And now I'm just going to go into Starmie because I figure he's probably not going to want to go to Reuniclus, and I figure Specs Psychic should be able to 2KO a Hippowdon, so that's just my hope, dream, and belief. So go for Psychic on the Hippowdon, and it's going down, and I think I scored another crit. Yep, scored another crit to take it out. I'm not sure how much it would have done with the Specs, though. I mean, if it would have brought it down below half and not brought it up again, then it wouldn't have really mattered, but I didn't really feel like running the damage calc, and I would have been able to deal with Hippowdon fine well enough anyways, so I don't know, I don't consider that huge of a deal. If you do, that's perfectly fine, but I don't think it was that huge of a deal in the long run. But going to Metagross to take on the Reuniclus because I don't have Rain Up, and also I was locked into Psychic for that matter, so, you know, kind of forced to go out to something, and I decided, Metagross, let's do it. But then I'm going to go into Politoed after Metagross dies because I missed my Meteor Mash and he hits his Focus Blast. Oh well. But my plan here with Politoed is that I do have Perish Song, so I at least want to force him out. So, first of all, I got my Rain Up, so that means I can easily take on this Reuniclus well enough with Starmie if I can force this thing out. Second of all, Hurricaning for Tornadus. So no matter what, if I can force this Reuniclus out, that's perfect. If he decides to stay in and die, that's perfect too. Just as long as that thing isn't in with a Calm Mind. But he's going to go to Mienshao now, and I just go for the Scald to try and hit anything, and really just stall for turns. But I burn him. Again, just speeds up the process of the game, because he would have just died from Life Orb next turn anyways, most likely. So, you know what? This game is just stupid. Let's just go with that. But anyways, he's going to go back into Reuniclus. Just so I can secure that I can actually win and kill it, I'm just going to go for Calm Mind so that in case, you know, the Starmie or Tornadus can't take it on, especially since he gets Calm Mind up there, he'll just die eventually from the Perish Song. So, not too huge a deal for me, but I'm just going to go for Scald now, because damage and nothing else to really do, and for some reason my dismove randomly lagged there, but, yeah, he goes for another Calm Mind. Again, not too huge of a deal, because I do have that, Perish Song up, but I will die from the Perish Songing here on this turn, but then I can just go into Starmie or Tornadus and just start firing off moves, and eventually, since I do have 3 Pokemon, and he only has, 2 turns left on the Perish Song, I will eventually win this fight, so it's not really that huge of a deal if I can't kill this thing. But I go into Starmie, go for Specs Hydro Pump in the rain, which after 2 Calm Minds, holy fuck, that does a lot. I'm okay with that damage. I'm very okay with it. So obviously, since I'm locked into it and I have nothing better to do, just gonna go for another one to take it out, hopefully. And I don't miss, so that means I get to take it out. So that will make it be the match. So yeah, good game. Envoid, a little bit of hacks there, but I don't know how much most of it really mattered in the long run, but, you know, game is game. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. LP part up later that I actually need to record after I upload this. Nothing else to really speak of that I can think of, but, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Accept your search, blah, rate, comment, sub, and later, guys.